Alright, welcome back, y'all. We're gonna get straight into it. Um, it's gonna be Exodus 21. Get straight to it. Now these are the ordinance which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the seventh he shall go out free for nothing. If he come in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he be married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master give him a wife, and she bear him sons and daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's. And he shall go out by himself. But if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then the master shall bring him unto God, and shall bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with a awl, and he shall serve him forever. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maid servant, she shall not go out as the men servants do, if she please not her master, who had exposed that. Okay. Yeah. If she please not her master, who had exposed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed, to sell her unto a foreign people. He shall have no power, seeing he had dealt deceitfully with her. And if he oppose her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not be diminished. And if he do not these things unto her, then shall she go out for nothing without money. He that smiteth a man so that he dieth shall surely be put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him unto his hand, then I will appoint thee a place wherewith he shall flee. And if a man come presumptuously unto his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die, and he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if men contend, and one smite the other with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keep his bed, if he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quiet. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be wrought, healed. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstand, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. And if men strive together and hurt a woman with children, so that her fruit depart, and yet no harm follow, he shall be surely fined according as the woman husband shall lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judgment determined. But if any harm follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maiden and destroy it, he shall let him go free for his eyes' sake. And if he smite out his manservant tooth or his maid servant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. And if any ox gore a man or a woman to death, the ox shall be surely stoned, and its flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. But if the ox was wont to gore in time past, and it had been testified to its owner, and he had not kept it in, but he had killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and its owner shall be put to death. If there be laid on him a ransom, then he shall give for the redemption of his life whatsoever is laid upon him, whether it have gored a son or have gored a daughter, according to his judgment shall it be done unto him. If the ox gore a manservant or maidservant, there shall be given unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good. He shall give money unto the owner therefore, and the dead beast shall be sell the live ox, and divide the pieces of it, and the dead also they shall divide. Or if it be unknown that the ox was wont to gore in time past, and its owner had not kept it in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead beast shall be his own. Okay. So in this chapter. This is the ordinance of the people. Okay. I'm not going to say too much, okay? But what I will say is this. I do want to check something though. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. Read it for yourself. Ask for discernment from the Lord, and y'all have that conversation. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about it. But obviously there's some stuff in there that might rub people the wrong way. Like the slave part, the woman part. Yeah, that's about it. But the other stuff, it's kind of like, what would you do in these certain situations, right? And how would you judge it accordingly? And these are just guidelines, okay? And quite frankly, I'm not going to speak on the first two, right? But I'm going to speak on, like, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, stuff like that. That's pretty fair, pretty even. I'm not going to, you can feel how you want about it, but I don't see that as being crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone did you wrong, you would want them to be like, okay, we feel each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all fighting. If both of y'all leave in a draw, it's kind of like, okay, I get it. Like, from a person, from you and the opponent, y'all both feel the same now. So now y'all both have understanding of each other. So I can understand that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Somebody took your thing, they take yours. That was pretty specific, the digging in the hole. I don't know why would somebody dig a hole and then an ox fall in it. Oddly specific. But, like, let's say somebody's ox fell into a hole that is dead, and the person that dug the hole got ox. You can just give them your ox, and you keep the dead one. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? I might have read that last part wrong, but I think that's what it said. But in all, I do think that's, pretty fair. Now, I will say this, though. I'm not a fan of the slavery thing, right? But at least you can see here that it was 7 years and then they should go free. Bare minimum base that was supposed to be set free, right? And you wasn't supposed to kill them. You wasn't supposed to hurt them or anything, because if you hurt them, now you have punishment. You're not supposed to do that. There was laws against that. You get what I'm saying? So the slavery they did y'all know what I'm talking about, was not correct. I don't think slavery is correct in any sense. However, at least you know you do 7 years, you gone. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Jacob. He did 7 years for his wife, but that's not the wife he wanted, so he had to do another 7 years. So it's kind of, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, like, I guess in the Bible, but yeah, talk to God about it, bro. I'm not gonna elaborate on the other stuff, but I was just saying, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. That makes sense. Now, in this new covenant with Jesus, he took all the punishment. You get what I'm saying? So everybody can be forgiven. So in that covenant, in this covenant, the New Testament, just forgive the offense, because God forgive you for your offense through Jesus. So Jesus is like the middleman of the sin. You know what I'm saying? If somebody offend you, forgive them, move away. Don't continue getting afflicted. You know what I'm saying? Remove yourself if you can. If not, talk sternly. Tell them, hey, you're not playing that. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for yourself, but also move away if you can. And forgive them. And let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get into some stories of God taking care of the enemy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, in the New Testament, in the New Covenant with Jesus, Jesus is the middleman of the sin. All you need to do is forgive people. Okay? Just forgive people. Like, because you aren't perfect yourself, and you have offended God with how you live, how you sin, how you do all this. But since you believe in his son, he takes care of you. You know what I'm saying? But that same forgiveness you need to be able to give out to others. Because what's the point of forgiving you if you can't forgive others? You know what I'm saying? And I know people do terrible things and, want to hurt people badly for no reason. Remove yourself from them people and go and just get in the Word, take a walk, play a sport, play a game. Leave them people alone if you can. If you can't, ignore them as much as you can and forgive them, because they know not what they do. And just thank God that Jesus forgives you for how you sin and how, nobody perfect. But I'm not trying to get on nobody, right? But none of us are perfect at all. So his grace is sufficient. So if it's sufficient for you, it's sufficient for the other person. That don't mean you gotta be buddy with the person, okay? But you can just be like, and keep it going, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's all I got for today. Yeah, that's all I got for today. And I'm trying to upload these every day, even though y'all don't watch it. But yeah, I'm trying to upload these every day. It's just work, take a bunch of stuff. Anyway, do have some other video ideas, but I don't know when I'm gonna pop it off, you know. But other than that, hope y'all having a great day, evening, morning, night, whenever you're watching this. Hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, it's gonna be all right. Keep going with Jesus, and you will make it. Love all my haters, love all my supporters, and Jesus loves you, and go with God.